way. Boo! Okay, let me just open this blind a bit. Go. We are off to town today to do a little spot of shopping. I picked up Protect from the Works because I love the sprayed edge on it and I love Paisley Hope, and I never get to go to the Works ever. Like, around me there's not really any. I'd have to travel quite a bit to go to one, so just something I don't go to. And also, whenever I go to them, there's never anything I want. I don't know how people do all their book shopping there because things are always out of stock, or I don't know, I've read stuff a while ago. Obviously it's cheaper, but I have read stuff a while ago, so I'm always like, never that fully enticed by it. However, I now need to find Fight. Pam Macmillan are sending me Honor to read as part of like a little reading tour. It won't have the sprayed edge, but I now need to find Fight, which is the first, gosh, I'm so bad at doing eyeliner, the first book in the series, because I kind of want them to match, but then at the same time I'm like, I already have Fight in the indie version. Do I need it to match when my Honor isn't going to match? I don't know. That's my life debate today. I'm about quarter of the way through, I think, of Fairytale. I'm really confused, guys, by Fairytale. Let me move this bit closer so when I do my eyeliner, I don't go off screen. I'm really confused by Fairytale because it's jumping past and present, and there's this very controlling man that she sees in the past. I don't know if he is controlling, but she kind of loves him, and I'm a bit like, is he a ghost? Are you stuck in the past? Like, what is going on? I don't know if you guys have watched or read Fallen by, I think it was Lauren Kate who wrote Fallen. Was it Lauren Kate who wrote Fallen? Somebody wrote Fallen. And obviously she doesn't remember him from their past encounter, but he's a fallen angel because he refused to decide whether he should be in heaven or hell, and he wanted to be on earth with, well, she's called Lucinda at that point, but she's had many lives and many names. So I'm always like, could it have that kind of, and Satanic Shadows was a little bit like that as well. So I'm like, could it be a little bit like that where she's already lived this life with him and she's living it again? I don't know. But I'm not too scared yet. I'm still waiting for this. I know there's a non-con scene coming, so I'm still waiting. I should have got my headband. I'm still waiting for the non-con scene to come, so that I know that's happening at some point. It even tells you, like, I did read the triggers for this one because I think Hayley said to me, it might be a little bit worse than what you thought it was going to be because she's seen some things on it. And I was like, okay. But yeah, I think I'm about, I want to say about 250, 200 pages in. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's fast paced and slow paced at the same time. I know that's a weird thing to say, but like, it makes you want to turn the page, but at the same time, not much has happened. Like I said, she got out of a car in the rain and didn't get wet, and they were all like, oh, she didn't get wet. She came to see her father's funeral. They opened the casket, he wasn't dead, and then he was dead. So there's loads of little weird things like that. People have upset her and they've wound up dead. Like, someone called her hussy, someone stole her suitcase, and somebody pinched her bottom and they're all dead. And it's like, what's happening? So yeah, there's a lot going on, but at the same time, I don't feel like I know the characters well, because you're jumping between two timelines, and obviously I don't understand the timeline in the past yet and how it connects the timeline in the present. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's very different to anything I've read before. I'm glad I did it for my 10 before the end, because I don't know if I would pick up a book like that as often, or I might have paused it for a bit, but like, because I'm committing to it, it's good. It is my last book of my 10 before the end, and then I think it's between the sacred space between To Cage a Wild Bird or diving straight into my Kristen Ciccarelli proof, but I might start 2026 with my Kristen Ciccarelli proof because that's just so special, or Thornbird by Elle Kennedy, because that looks really good. It looks like Holly Jackson vibes, but obviously of Elle Kennedy's writing, so I'm quite interested to see where that one takes me. But yeah, if I see anything in town, I will show you, but I don't know what we're doing, just having a little mooch around the shops, but obviously if I do go in the works, I'll show you what I find. It's a little bit chilly, but I'm out for a walk with my grandma's dog. Where are you? There she is. She's not wanting to walk too quickly. Yesterday she walked really quick. I think she was ready for a walk, but today she's tired. I've just woken her up from a nap, so she's a bit like, where we're going and who are you and why have you come to steal me, because my grandma's gone out with some friends. So I thought, well, I'll give the dog a walk and then she can have a little wander, but so far she's more interested in sniffing than walking with me. My grandma's dog. Oh, it's chilly outside. It was really quiet on the walk because Newcastle's playing Chelsea, I think, today. It's either Chelsea or Arsenal. It's one of those teams. So the walk was nice and quiet. We didn't bump into too many people. I could let the dog off the lead and have a little wander with her. Fairytale, we are around 200 pages into the book, which isn't that much. It's getting a little bit repetitive, I have to say. I'm finding she's in this house. She's talking to Eamon in the past. She's got Caleb in the current. It jumps timelines, but all that seems to happen is these ghosts, I think they're ghosts, they could be vampires, are doing things to her. And I just need a little bit more. Obviously, we've got this much to go still, but if we keep having, oh, I'm getting chased by a ghost, or oh, this ghost is telling me to go here, I don't know how I'm going to feel. But what I have read so far, I've enjoyed. But if it just, all I'm thinking is if it continues like that the whole way through, it could have stopped here. So we need a little bit of oomph. I also noticed yesterday, I forgot to do this. So I didn't do 19 or 20, well today's 20, so I didn't do day 19 yesterday of my advent calendar. So let me open the pages, which is, I think it's because I put it underneath Mate on my pile. So I've got a pile of books over there. So I just didn't see it underneath Mate, which is just so typical of me. I'm going to read 19, let you know what I think, and then I'll dive in and read 20. She's in hospital. She's on ECG machine. She's fine. She's absolutely fine. But she's decided that she's going to tell Augustin that the relationship's over. We've only got, well, I'm going to read 20 now, and then we've got 21, 22, 23, 24. So we've only got 4 days left. You can't dump him on the last 4 days. I mean, it's called A Heart for Christmas, but you've got to have a heart. Eva's turned up at the hospital. Her dad, they're all worried about her, understandably. She's fine. She's absolutely fine. It's just more of a wobble. Quite childish. She's walked into her parents dancing with each other and she's like, if you do want to get in each other's pants, you're divorced. Don't be doing it in front of my face. So Eva's kind of explained a bit more of the backstory of why she hates her brother, but she's like, you've dumped my brother in the worst way possible. If you like him, why are you dumping him? So yeah, we will see. Can April save her own heart and Augustin's heart in 48 pages? Time will tell. I still think it's cute. I'm a little bit like, right, ready for this to be over now in the nicest way possible. The story does start. I honestly think I only feel like this is dragging because this is dragging today. I'm really trying, but it's dragging. I need something very different to read next. I'm thinking The Sacred Space Between, or To Cage a Wild Bird, or maybe Charlotte Crosby. I've got a few good ones. I don't want a huge book. I also have a new Morgan Bridges book as well. I forgot I had that. We'll see. Oh, I also had the new Katharina Mora book turn up because obviously now I'm collecting the Windsor series with the sprayed edges. So I've had Secret Fiancé turn up. It is a yellow sprayed edge. The final one, the 6th one, is, I want to say January. For some reason I've got the 22nd of January in my head. So this one is Lexington, story with Rhea, I think. I think it's Rhea and Lexington. So I'm very excited to read this. I love that. If you haven't read the Windsor series, you need to. It's billionaire, but it definitely gives mafia vibes because they've got so much money, they've got so much power, they've got so much control. So yeah, I still think The Wrong Bride, which is the first one in the series, is my absolute favourite. But this is book 5 and it's a yellow sprayed edge. And then I think book 6 is like a lighter pink. But yeah, I'm going to go and try and continue with Fairy Tale. I am enjoying it. I just think because I know I have to finish it and I want to start another book, I probably would have paused it for now and done like a dip in and out, but because it's my final one of my 10 before the end, I haven't got anything else to dip in and out of it with, and I probably shouldn't start another book. But it's fine. It's not a bad book, it's a good book. It's just, you know, I have a thing with reading books this size. too many pages.